In 5, 4, 3, 2. That's enough. We're gonna get copyrighted.
Greetings. Hi. This is TEF Talk with Kat, Ava.
Kat and Ava. Also, we're kind of new at this, so we're gonna sound really weird.
Be nice.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, better known as TEF.
I'm Kat.
And I'm Ava. This is TEF Talks with Kat and Ava.
Woo!
We're back.
It's been a while.
So, we have something to talk about, guys. Yes. Does anybody want to say it, or should I?
I think Steph should say it.
So, we have won #1 podcast in New Jersey.
Woo! As awarded by the Garden State Scholastic Press Association. So,
yeah. Thank you
guys so much.
Thank you to all our loyal fans for watching.
We couldn't have done it without you guys.
And we hope to make more podcasts in the future.
Yes. It definitely is going to our heads. So
we're celebrities now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're actually having a meet and greet, guys. Come on out.
It's very COVID unsafe.
Yeah. It's
the CDC comes in and shuts it down.
200% capacity.
Okay.
All right. Relax.
Back to today's topic.
Me and Kat have been known for arguing with each other about like the dumbest things. Like we'll argue with each other about anything.
You can ask any of our friends. Like it's incessant. It's constant. Everybody tells us to shut up all the time.
Yeah. Sometimes if we haven't argued all day, I'll text Kat just to be like, we haven't argued all day. Do you want to fight about something? That's true. We decided today we would have a 3-round debate on some of our frequently discussed topics that Stephanie is neutral on. And then Stephanie will decide the winner.
Mm-hmm. We have notes.
I do have notes. I have notes on my Chromebook.
So the first topic of debate is Charli D'Amelio worth her fame?
I will be arguing that she's not worth her fame, and Ava will be arguing that she is deserving.
I can speak for myself, thank you. I will be arguing that she is worth her fame.
We're already off to a great start.
Already starting with the debate. So,
Steph, who's going first?
So wait, Kat, you're against it? Okay, so we'll have Kat go first for she doesn't deserve the hype.
Literally any girl her age is able to do what she was doing and gain popularity. Yes, she's a dancer, but she was not showing off any of her dancing traits. Anyone can do the renegade dance. Majority of her dances are arm and leg motions that anyone can do regardless of dance experience. Literally is making more money than doctors are right now. The average salary of a primary care physician is $341,000, while Charli's net worth is currently $8 million. It would be different if Charli's hype was exclusively on TikTok, but she's now achieving mainstream fame with brand deals and cameos and commercials, which is ridiculous. She's boring. Teenage YouTubers such as Emma Chamberlain and Antonio Garza have made a name for themselves by creating funny, engaging content and using their personality to gain fame. They spend hours editing their YouTube videos, whereas Charli films and records a dance in 15 seconds and receives millions upon millions of views. At the end of the day, Charli is just a teenage girl that received an obscene amount of fame for dancing, quote unquote, and TikTok. She's not deserving of her success when compared to actors and celebrities that have spent years working to get the amount of hype that Charli received almost instantly.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not going to be refuting the points Kat made yet. We're having another round for refutations. These are just my points that I would like to put up. Steph, let me know when the time starts.
Those were very strong points. I am not going to lie.
I just disagree.
Okay, well, save that.
I know.
Okay,
save
ready?
It for the review.
So, okay, now Ava's turn for she is deserving of her hype. In 3, 2, 1.
Charli D'Amelio has a background in dance. She's been dancing since she was 3 years old and competing since she was 5. If you go on her Instagram, you can see old pictures and videos from competitions. She competed for over 10 years. She still dances traditionally on her TikTok, which, if you're someone like Kat and you don't look at Charli D'Amelio's TikTok, you wouldn't see those videos, but she does dance on her TikTok. She does do traditional dances. Not all of her dances are arm and leg motions. Charli's fame is not meant for people like us to enjoy. The target audience for teenage influencers is always young people, usually 10 and under, 12 and under. And for these people, she is a good role model. She shuts down body shaming and cyberbullying. She's vocal about her eating disorder and body image issues, and teamed up with Lizzo and UNICEF to speak out against body shaming and cyberbullying, and partook in the hashtag End Violence campaign. She also defended another influencer, Cover Anon, I might not be pronouncing that right, when she was being body shamed in a tweet. This is the tweet. I can't understand why some people think it's okay to talk about someone's looks, weight, sexual identity, etc. in a negative way.
Okay. So far, we have some pretty good points from either side. So now, do you guys want to like battle it out for like 2 minutes? Starts now.
Ready?
Okay.
I'm going first. No, I want to say
God.
this. She thinks she's a good person. Just because she's a good person doesn't mean she deserves all the fame. Like, I'm a good person, you're a good person, Stephanie's a good person. That doesn't mean that she's like deserves like millions upon millions of views.
So you're jealous.
I'm not jealous. I'm
You're
not
jealous.
jealous. I'm just saying.
But why doesn't she deserve it?
Because she doesn't do anything. She's boring.
But you know how many people are famous just for being pretty? What do you think being a model is? You say, oh, she makes so much more money than all these doctors and physicians. What about Gigi Hadid, who's making
Gigi
hundreds of
Hadid is a
thousands of
professional
dollars?
model. You can't
A professional model. What does she do? She stands there and looks pretty. It's a respectable profession.
Yeah,
to just look good. People want to see
TikTok is not a
pretty people.
respectable profession. I'm saying it's not, because she doesn't do anything. She just does dances for like millions of views.
Okay, first of all, it doesn't matter what she does, because there are plenty of influencers who just stand in front of the camera and look good, and that's their job, and that's how they make money. Charlie does more than a professional model like Gigi Hadid does. Gigi Hadid, and no hate to Gigi Hadid, I love Gigi Hadid, but models will just literally put on an outfit, not even an outfit that they picked out, that they had professionally picked out for them, put it on, walk on stage, walk off stage, and make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Charlie D'Amelio is at least using her platform to speak out against racism, police brutality. She's using it to speak out against body shaming and being a good role model to these people. I'm not saying she deserves fame just for being a good person. I'm saying she's using her fame in a way that proves to me that she is capable of being a good role model and like using her platform.
Okay, there's a whole industry with modeling. There's a whole career that you need to follow. You can't just look pretty and be a model. There's a whole—
That's what an influencer is.
Yeah,
there's a whole career around it.
But she's not funny. She's not creative. She doesn't do it. Yeah, she's a good person.
Neither is a model.
I'm not saying she's
anything.
I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm not saying she's a bad person.
I didn't say
she doesn't deserve 100 million followers on TikTok when there's people that are actually generating funny content that have way less followers than her. That's
okay, but people want to see pretty people. You can't get mad at Charlie for getting followers. You can get mad at the people for following her for not following other people, but you can't get mad at her. We gave her fame because we like to see pretty people.
Yeah,
people will always want to see pretty people, and nothing will change that.
Where did Stephanie go? We shouldn't have given her fame. We shouldn't.
Okay, so that's a critique of everybody who follows her, but you can't critique her herself because it's not her fault. And even if it was her fault, she still uses her platform for good.
You're changing the topic. I'm saying she doesn't deserve the fame. Yes, you are. You're saying
how am I changing it? I'm saying she's proved to me that she deserves it because she's proved that she can use it in a valuable way.
She can use it in a good way. I'm saying she should not have the amount of fame that she does. She's just a normal.
Why not though? Why not though?
Because she's not funny or interesting. She doesn't do anything. Yes, she's a dancer.
But neither are models. They're not funny or interesting. They just stand there and look good. So why do they deserve fame? Why do they deserve to make hundreds of thousands of dollars?
Because they're professionals. Is Charlie D'Amelio
an influencer is a profession?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's a job that people make money off of.
Now it is, but I'm saying she shouldn't be.
Okay, so just because it wasn't always a job doesn't mean it's not a valid way to make money.
I'm saying she shouldn't be an influencer now.
Why not?
Because she's not interesting. This is what I'm saying.
Neither are models. They don't do anything.
But they're making money. That's different.
Charlie is also making money.
That's different than being an influencer.
Why?
You can't compare. They're two different things.
Why is it different?
Models and influencers, it's two different jobs.
Explain to me why it's different. Explain to me why a model deserves fame, but an influencer doesn't. Because
a model is a professional career. You have to go through hours upon hours of work to get there. You can't just
you still have to do work to like uphold a presence on social media. You can't say that someone doesn't deserve fame based on the amount of work they do because you have no idea how much work they're putting in to their content.
She's not putting in any work. She's not putting
First of all, she's like you said, she's getting brand deals and sponsorships now, so she is doing work. But even if she was only just making TikTok videos, you have no idea how much time she spends on those. And regardless of whether or not she spends an hour or 6 seconds or whatever, however long she spends on her video, the fact is she's producing content that people want to see. And that is enough to make her deserve fame because you couldn't produce that content. I couldn't produce that content. She's one of the only people who can do it.
That is a lie.
You
Anyone
could
can.
not get famous on TikTok.
Not
from
right
dancing.
now. No, but if I
No,
knew,
you couldn't.
but anyone
Charlie can. Charlie
Someone
can.
from West Essex could have gotten famous. Like it could have been literally anyone.
No, but they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't, but they could have 2 years ago.
But that's like saying that like anyone could like just because somebody is talented and like whatever like can sing doesn't mean that they're gonna get famous.
He
It's
literally
because,
goes like this on like TikTok and gets like 15 million views. Like it's stupid.
okay, so you go do it.
I can't because now everybody does it.
Yeah, because you're mad that she's getting all this fame from just doing nothing. But because the only reason to be angry that someone is getting attention for the way that they look is because you don't get attention for the way that you look. That's the only reason to be mad about it.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she doesn't deserve the fame.
But you keep saying that, but you don't say why. You're saying she doesn't deserve the fame because she doesn't do anything, but I'm giving you examples of other famous people that don't do anything and then they deserve it.
Okay, I think it's been over 2 minutes.
It has been over 2 minutes, but you guys were really going at it. So
why didn't you stop it?
Because you guys are going at it and it's good content. Okay, and I did search up if an influencer is a profession, and a celebrity influencer is typically a professional performer or athlete who uses their fame to promote a product or brand. So technically, Charlie is an influence. Is like it's a professional thing because the celebrity is because like she's a celebrity now, and she
shouldn't be an influencer. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole argument. I'm saying
if your critique is of the people who made her famous, then it's not her fault.
I'm saying she shouldn't be an influencer. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying she's boring.
But I know what you're saying, but you're not saying why. You've said a million times she shouldn't be an influencer, but you're not saying why.
I did say why. I said she doesn't do anything that's interesting.
But neither do all these other people that got famous.
That's not true. Go look at anyone else's.
Okay, but look at like Kylie Jenner got famous just for being Kim Kardashian's sister. Sure, now she does things, but she didn't when she got famous. Exact same thing as Charlie.
Kylie Jenner has a makeup line. She's like,
yeah, she did that after she got famous, just like how Charlie did all these sponsorships and stuff after she got famous.
Yeah, but she was on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's like different.
She was on Keeping Up with the Kardashians after she got famous. They got the show. She's only famous for being Kim Kardashian's sister.
She's famous for being on the show.
The show happened because of Kim, and she was famous before Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Don't fight me on this. I know my Kim Kardashian. I know my Kylie Jenner. Don't fight me on this. She was famous before Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You're changing
the subject. You do this all the time.
No, I'm saying if Kylie deserves her fame, if Gigi deserves her fame for doing nothing, and then doing stuff later on after their fame, why does Charlie not?
This is different. I'm saying Charli D'Amelio made a TikTok one day in like a random day, and
I know what she did.
Yeah, so she didn't do anything. She was just a girl from like the suburbs.
But neither did Kylie Jenner. She didn't do anything. She was just Kim Kardashian's sister.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Yes, it does. Why does it not make sense?
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, we all know. Let's move on because we all know who won that round.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna determine a winner. I hate to say it. Sorry, Kat. Ava won that round. And I'm gonna explain why. The whole like I understood where Kat was coming from, where she's like, oh, she doesn't do anything, and like she's not funny or whatever. But like I know she's a YouTube channel, and like she goes on YouTube. She's making content for like kids that are younger than us, so like we probably like don't understand it because again we're like 17, 18. Our target audience is like 10 and under. Also the whole thing with like the models and influencer thing that we had going on, that I agree with, that like models don't do anything, influencers don't do anything, so they're at the same level basically. So that's why I think Ava won that round. She had good points.